What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Real Podcast. I'm Terry.
I'm LaCrista.
And we are the Real Podcast. And so we are here for our first episode, babe. It's been a struggle trying to get things set up, production-wise. But we here, though. What's up, babe? What's going on?
Nothing.
Just chilling.
Yep.
So y'all probably wondering why we got on these St. Louis University shirts. We did not go to St. Louis University. Let's just get that out there right now. But we so St. Louis, but we are supporters of St. Louis University Billikens
basketball team.
Yeah, we went to the game today. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
LaCrista got to see a student that attended her school play.
Yeah.
She saw him when he was a little 7th grader, right?
Yeah.
And now this boy is in college doing his thing. So, y'all probably wondering, what's the Real Podcast?
Yeah, what is the Real Podcast?
So the Real Podcast is exactly what it is. It's the Real Podcast. We're going to keep it real. We're going to talk about current events. We're going to talk about couples things. We're going to talk about things that's going on social media. Everything that need to be talked about, we're going to talk about on the Real Podcast. So today, we were, it wasn't like really a debate, but every once in a while, me and LaCrista say stuff to each other, and she always be like, well, I just ain't going to say nothing. And she kind of gets offended if I say something that she may appear to be the wrong thing. But, like I'm trying, like you think I'll be trying to punk you or something?
You do. Just like when I say something and you feel like I'm trying to tell you what to do, but I don't. It could just be a suggestion. Then you'll come back and ask me how to do something or did I do this?
But see, that is when delivery comes into effect. Delivery is very important. And so your delivery sometimes is kind of commanding almost.
And yours is too.
But I'm the man.
It still sounds commanding.
Really?
Yeah. So that shouldn't make a difference who said it.
Really?
Yeah. So if I feel like you trying, and then you always trying to be funny. So if I feel like you trying to be funny, then I just be like, forget it.
And see, that's the thing. I'm a natural, funny person. So sometimes I may say and do things that appear to be comical to you or somebody else. But in my mind, I'm not trying to, like anytime that I do something funny, I'm not trying to do it. Like it just comes off as that because that's my personality. So I don't be trying to be funny. Sometimes it just come off like that.
I guess.
What you mean you guess?
See, I just said I guess.
And see, all I did was ask.
That's it. What I said, I guess. See, I don't have a response to everything. You want to know the when, where, why, how at all times. And sometimes that's just the end of my statement. You don't have to know every single detail for everything. If I just say I guess, I mean I guess.
And see, that's your opinion. Because I do need details. Because if I'm searching for clarity, then I'm going to ask the when, the what, the how, the where.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Aren't you? For understanding?
Yep.
For understanding. See, hey, you couples out there, it's very important that you communicate. It's very important that you say everything that you're thinking. Even though you might not say it the right way. It's better to say it than to hold it in. I believe. Y'all see she got a little attitude? Look at her face.
I don't.
This is what we call the attitude face.
It's really not.
This is what we call the attitude face, y'all.
It's just like an okay face. Like, okay.
Really? That's what it is.
Moving on.
But anyway, y'all.
And that's what it was.
So the Real Podcast will be on weekly. We still ain't decided on a day that it's going to drop. but we will be dropping an episode weekly. So be on the lookout. And we thought about starting another YouTube channel, but we was like, why? Like, this is just another show on Wilson's For Real.
Yeah.
The Real Podcast. So, our YouTube, for y'all that's been following us, our YouTube channel has been dedicated to like vlogs, food, whatever, and it's really grown tremendously. And so we're kind of proud of growing our YouTube channel. And we was like, why start a new YouTube channel when it's still the same people? It's almost like a network.
Yeah, it makes no sense to start another one when you already got people following it, and you kind of just need to grow the one channel. Because I know bigger YouTube channels start another channel, but that other channel never does as big as the first channel.
Unless you Mr. Beast.
Correct. I was getting ready to say, unless you Mr. Beast.
Because Mr. Beast, his regular channel is huge, and then he got a channel where he just showed him giving stuff away.
Then he got a gaming channel.
It's crazy, man.
So he does really well. So not everybody. Some people can do that, but not everybody. But some people can start a channel and get 1 million subscribers. So,
man, so this is the Christmas season, y'all. How many of y'all put y'all tree up? We know you put your tree up. We got 3 trees in this house. But it actually looks nice. So,
but I didn't want the 3 trees.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was complaining at first, but I actually enjoy coming in the house every day and seeing the 3 trees. It puts you in a spirit.
It does.
So for you all that do celebrate Christmas and the holiday season, put your decorations up because it actually puts you in
the holidays.
It puts you in the spirit,
It does. And put it up after Halloween. You don't have to put it up right after, but take the fall stuff down, and because it takes you a while to put the stuff up. So put it up after, so before Thanksgiving, so you can enjoy it for a whole month.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because if you wait till December the 1st, you already feel rushed because you ain't put your tree up, and then it's December the 10th, and you like, I might as well not even have a tree. At this point, because you putting it up for a week, so you might as well come in and enjoy it. And then you might want to add some stuff. Some people put their tree up and then put certain decorations on it and then don't like it, and then they could take it down and redo it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you might as well put it up.
Yeah, man. And then this holiday season, man, make sure y'all go and go visit somebody you haven't seen in a long time. Or if you don't visit them, just call them. We get busy in our lives, and it's a lot of friends that we have that you don't necessarily talk to every day, not because you're not their friend, but you get busy with life, and
right.
The holiday is a good time to check up on. Well, any day is a good time to check up on a friend or a loved one, but use the holidays as a time to do that. Don't you agree, man?
Yeah, at least call somebody.
Yeah, call
and
that
talk
person.
to them. Even if they ain't talked to you or they ain't tried to call you, call them first. That's the nice thing to do.
Are you gonna call somebody? We might get a brand deal or something with Stanley. Stanley, we need you.
I love this cup.
But no, we definitely want to use the Real Podcast as a platform, to talk about our issues, the stuff that we want to talk about. Because the good thing about social media and the times we're in now, we have all the tools to put out whatever message we want to put out.
True.
And I think we see a lot of negative stuff and, not enough positive things. And so, we're going to try to put out as much positivity as possible. Now, we will talk about the stuff that need to be talked about. Because, there's some stuff that's going on that need to be checked, like, immediately. Like, yeah. I ain't going to even get started with Yeezy, but Ye, or whatever he's called now. But, we're going to definitely touch on him, man. Health. Let's briefly talk about health.
Health.
So, a year ago, a year ago, I decided that I wanted to lose 40 pounds for my birthday because I was turning 40. And so when I got a trainer, I kind of changed the way I ate. I ain't gonna say kind of, I changed the way I ate because I wanted to lose 40 pounds. But as I was going on that journey, it became a habit.
Yeah.
I got addicted to working out, y'all.
Yeah.
I got addicted to doing right by my body. And my wife joined in as well. And you know, to be honest, my wife always has been, you know, trying to be conscious of like what she ate. And I was the one that just didn't care. And so I think when you as a couple are doing something, it's good to join in what the other person is doing. Like, and what's so crazy, it wasn't even a pressure thing, was it?
No.
It wasn't a pressure. Like you saw me, and then it was.
Well, and then I needed, my worst thing that I do is I work out and I stop. So I just needed something that was going to help me continue to work out, even in times like during the holidays when you don't eat perfect, or because you're going to fall off.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing people need to understand. You're going to mess up. You're eating foods, you're trying to create a different habit. It's always cookies and cakes. It's not like when you're smoking a cigarette and stop. You don't need a cigarette to survive. You need food to survive. So it's hard to not eat those things, and you fall off. You just gotta keep on going. So
and you gotta. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you gotta change your mindset about like eating. Like some people eat for fun.
Yeah.
But you gotta eat to live. Like,
yeah.
Like you shouldn't like live to eat. You know, and it's okay to like indulge in a slice of cake during the holiday. But like don't eat cake all day every day.
Right.
Or if you do eat cake, like don't eat the whole cake. You know? And one thing about me, like I love sweets. But you gotta kinda look at your health and like working out and all that type of stuff, almost like your bank account. Like what you put in is what you get out.
Yeah.
And so if you deposit some bad food, you don't have to work out longer. Like your 45-minute workout probably need to be an hour and a half. But you gotta always give yourself rest too. Yeah. You gotta give your body a chance to recuperate. And shout out to our gym. If you are gonna work out, find you a good gym.
Yeah, that has a variety of classes, got trainers. I feel it's important to have all of that, and somebody that holds you accountable. I just feel like for a whole year, I've been working out at least 3 to 4 days a week, and that's good for me. Because normally it would be like I would eat right, and then when I stopped, I just stopped everything. Even when I'm eating bad, I still make sure I go work out.
So everybody needs an accountability partner. Accountability is important. And like I said, find you a good gym. Like, we've had memberships to gyms before, and actually I still do got a gym membership to Planet Fitness, but we go to Generation 3 Fitness, G3 Fitness. Shout out to G3 Fitness. We go there for the personal training and the like group classes. And one thing we found out about going to like their gym, it's a lot of people that we know already. My trainer, I already knew her personally. So it's like their personal investment like in your health and stuff like that. But like I said, we see a lot of other people there that we know or we've crossed paths from high school and college and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, and all kind of people.
And so it goes from being like feeling like a chore to like just an activity we doing. We going to the gym. We know we're gonna see some friends. We're gonna have a good time, and you know we staying healthy. And like I said, we ain't sitting up here acting like we like perfect. We're by far from perfect, but we like more conscious as it relates to paying attention to calories, paying attention to ingredients, and paying attention to portions.
Yeah.
And pushing each other to go work out. You know, it'd be sometimes where we know we gonna work out and that bed feel good, but it take that little nudge, you know. Sometimes it's been cases where she was like, let's go work out, we gotta go work out. Or vice versa, I'll be like, hey, we gotta go. It just take that one person to get up and start getting ready.
Yeah, it does.
Because if you don't get up and get ready,
you ain't gonna go. And also
OD.
that it ain't gonna just fall off. Like for men, it falls off way faster than for women.
Some men and some women. It's, let's just say, people, body type, metabolism. Because it ain't, I know some men that's been working out for years.
But they probably ain't been eating
and
right.
still look fat. Like, look fat. Like, you know how you work out and you change, like, how you look? It's some men that I know.
Maybe they had a lot to lose.
Man, see, you making up excuses for these people. Like,
I don't know. And I hate when people condemn people that decide to just work out and eat right, or people that go and have surgery. I hate it.
Yeah,
that's it. Whatever your journey is, that's your journey.
Yeah, don't shame nobody. Don't try to make it seem like you better than somebody. Like,
but also don't act like you just did one thing and did the other. So don't act like you was just eating right and working out, but you had some surgery. Now I really don't like that. like, cause it's a false sense of reality. You done got all this surgery done, and then people thinking they just gotta work out and eat right, and that ain't what happened.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like that.
That's true, man. Hey, I say this though, man. Do what motivates you. You know, one thing that motivates me is actually seeing myself and seeing my progress. So, for those of you that do follow me, you notice that at least once or twice a week I post a workout video. I'm not posting that workout video to like boast or brag. I'm posting that workout video because I like to look at my progress, and it could help somebody else. You know, it's been quite a few people that hit my DM like, man, you really been motivating me to want to do something. And like, if I hear that from one person, I like feel good that I helped somebody. And it also is helping me because I'm looking at myself. And so me seeing the video or even the old videos, it like holds me accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like I didn't work out enough that week, I look at them videos like, man, if I want to stay this way or even get better, I'm going to have to change some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So do what motivates you.
Yeah.
Like, do what motivates you, what helps you. And that's all you can do, man. You know, don't be shaming nobody, doing all that mess.
And then it is some people that just start and it's easy for them and it come off immediately. So, but don't expect that to be your journey. Your journey is always different. I had to come to the realization of that for myself.
Yeah. Well, man, we're going to actually be... we're going to be interviewing folks, so you're going to see a lot of different interviews. We're going to interview people from St. Louis. We're going to interview people from different cities. Like, we have a pretty broad network from our college friends and just people we grew up with, just people we've networked with throughout, you know, our careers and stuff like that. So you're going to hear from educators. You're going to hear from attorneys. You're going to hear from hood folks. You're going to hear from politicians. You're going to hear from mothers. You're going to hear from fathers. You're going to hear from, you might even hear from some pastors. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows who might come on this show? Y'all just never know. We just need y'all to stay tuned. But the first few episodes, man, we're going to just try to get y'all warmed up. So it may just be just me, myself, and I say me, myself. Myself and my wife will be on here talking to you guys. And like I said, man, just getting comfortable, man. We keeping it 100. We ain't like trying to be perfect. We know it ain't gonna be perfect, but like I said, it's an opportunity. You got a platform. If you all have any products that y'all want us to promote, you know, we take a little small donation and we'll promote your product or your business or your service. We got you. You know, we have a platform that we will open up for everybody to use. I don't know what's off limits. What's gonna be off limits for us to promote? So in Missouri, they just passed recreational cannabis. Are we like gonna promote like cannabis?
I don't know, because I don't know who's going to try it.
What you mean?
Like, when you promote something, isn't it supposed to be something you try or you would recommend?
Not all the time. Like, it might just be a product that somebody's selling. Like, hey, yo, man, I saw y'all show the other week, and we want y'all to, can y'all promote this? We're going to pay y'all X amount of dollars.
That's false advertising.
That's false advertising.
Because you didn't try it.
Or would you be willing to try edible?
No. Not okay. So that's why I said as long as you can try it.
So basically what you're saying is, on the Real Podcast, we're only going to promote products that we recommend.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, why would you promote something that you don't recommend?
Hey, the bag might be big enough to promote it. You should go out and try this.
And then people try it and be mad at us.
Nah, but if y'all do have any products that y'all promote, any events or whatever, man, make sure y'all hit our DM on Instagram. Y'all can email us at wilsonsforreal@gmail.com. Just do all that. But we definitely be promoting everybody's business, service, events, whatever. We got you, man. Just, hey, the price low right now,
Right now.
The price low right now, but, in a couple of weeks, though, get on the train while we cheap. But before we get off, though, I know you don't really like sports that much, but you'll watch it. But what you think about Deion Sanders? So, Deion Sanders, most of you all should know who Deion Sanders, one of the greatest NFL and Major League Baseball players of all time. But he's a football coach at Jackson State University, which is a HBCU, and he went and he really changed the culture, brought notoriety, brought championships. They just won a championship today.
They just won.
Yeah, they just won today. So this is the second one, this is the.
Did he get one every year?
Yeah, this is the third one in 3 years. So he didn't won the championship every year he didn't been there. You know what I'm saying? So now all of these bigger schools are coming out the woodwork, recruiting him to come to their school to coach. And so my question to you, Boo, what's your thoughts if he decides to leave?
I mean, unfortunately, when you get somebody like Deion Sanders that, changes the dynamics of the school, of course people are going to recruit him. And they're going to want to pay him way more than Jackson State can pay him. So, I mean, it's unfortunate that he would leave, but who's not going to leave if it's for more money? I don't care where you work.
But do you think Deion Sanders really need money?
It don't matter if he need money, but if he want to go somewhere else and that's going to make him happy, then he can. Like, it is not, we can't choose what we want him to do. It's his life. He decided to go to Jackson State.
Well, I don't think people like trying to choose, but I think people
absolutely are, because they're going to be mad if he leave and they're going to say, you ain't do this. You said you was going to say no. He said he was going to coach for however many years. And he coached for 3. And now he's ready to go.
I think people just got their opinion.
They do. But
I don't necessarily like. I think if Deion Sanders leaves today, go wherever, they're going to talk about this for like a month.
Yeah.
And then
they're going to start watching.
And they're going to still watching what he doing, where he coaching next. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing. Some people on Twitter and stuff saying he like a sellout and all that. No. This is my thing right here. He went to HBCU. He helped black children, black men. He going to another school. If he go to another school, what race plays football? The majority of the players, black men. So he helping black men no matter where he goes. I think people just looking at it like, they feel like he abandoning it like a black institution or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't consider that being a sellout. person.
No, he not a sellout. I mean, like I said, but that's just like when somebody recruits somebody for a job. And they heavily recruited, and they paid them they top dollar that they could pay them.
Well, it
And
is a job. What he's doing is a job. Yeah.
But like a regular job.
Yeah.
Like a manager
right.
at Walmart. And they paid them. Everybody else get paid $40,000. They paid him $59,000. And then another company comes recruits him because he's such a good manager, and they pay him $85,000. You think he can get ready to leave?
Do you think it's just about the pay though?
It might not be just about the pay, but he's in Jackson, Mississippi.
He went somewhere where he was needed.
He did, and he might go somewhere else where he might be needed.
That's true.
So I don't know, I'm not going to judge. He has all the money that he could ever want, but that don't mean like...
And see, me, I'm kind of torn. Like, I don't have a strong opinion either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he leaves, it's like, dang, he left, but he gonna have like DEION gonna have an impact no matter where he goes. He's gonna have a strong impact. And I think at the end of the day, that's what matters. I think he went there, he dedicated, and we talk it as if he left. We don't know if he's leaving yet, but
yeah, he might.
You think about it. He went there for 3 years. He gave them everything. Like, when I say he gave them everything, like he sacrificed, he worked hard. You can't say the man didn't work hard and wasn't dedicated. I mean, he brought recruits there that wouldn't have never looked towards going to Jackson State if it wasn't for him and what he's done in those 3 years. And I think people should be, one, grateful that
they ain't gonna never be grateful.
Yeah, they're gonna be grateful, but I think they should be grateful and appreciative because he could have did anything, and he did that, and he put HBCUs like on another level in terms of exposure.
Yeah,
when he single-handedly changed the whole conference.
He did, and that's why I said people are going to be mad because he did do that, and they like, well, how are you gonna leave? And I just feel like people need to stop feeling like it's their choice. It's his choice.
Right.
He sacrificed everything. He decided to go there. He decided to do this, and that. So if he decides to leave, I mean, I don't know. I don't like it.
What it is.
It is. and I just feel like you can't make somebody stay somewhere. People been staying in places of employment for so long and feel like they had to stay there. Not him per se, because I mean, he a millionaire. But you don't have to stay somewhere that you start working at. You could always leave.
And even if you got to look at it like this too, college football is not high school football.
Right.
So college football is a business at the end of the day. And so at any given moment, Jackson State could say, we don't want you no more. Right. And they can fire DEION Sanders or anybody. You know what I'm saying? So people got to start looking at things like that. Like I said, I don't have a strong opinion on either side, whether he stay or whether he go. I think he's done an excellent job there. I think he set a trend that I don't think nobody be able to follow. Like DEION Sanders is one of one. Like it ain't in our lifetime we don't see another like net marketer, motivator, trendsetter like DEION Sanders. I mean, it might be one to come like way eons after us, but you know he's like one of one in my opinion. So
yeah, I ain't gonna find another one. That's why it's gonna be sad if he leave. I just hate that people are already speculating because I'm sure people have called him before whatever school.
Well, I think they speculating, babe, because DEION Sanders has been transparent about schools contacting him.
Oh, okay. So
he said it himself. You know what I'm saying? And now he didn't volunteer to come out, but when the rumor hit and the reporters asked, he didn't dance around. That's what I like about it too. He didn't dance around. He was like, "Yeah, I met with Colorado." He met with Colorado. He didn't name the other schools because they didn't ask who the other schools were. They asked specifically about Colorado.
Got you. So it's probably a whole group.
Yeah, we don't know how many schools went after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But hey, we got a lot to talk about, man, and we'll probably come back to that situation, especially we'll be following that. But we want everybody to support the Real Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking forward to having a great time. If you want to get on the show, man, send us an email. We might be able to, fit you in.
Yep.
Like we got a whole roster of people that we putting on. You feel? Nah, but if you'd like to join in on the show, man, we'll definitely be willing to interview. I'm looking forward to interviewing like people that I know, because you learn a lot about people that you already know.
Yeah.
By interviewing them. You know what I'm saying? So this platform, I think, is going to be a great thing. Going to have a great time. Shout out to St. Louis University. They won today. They made us nervous a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
They was
I was like, did he drop the ball? I'm not a sports person, so you have to keep my attention. Basketball keeps my attention the most because I feel like I can see emotions and the passion that they have when playing. Football, I can't see your face because you got on a helmet, so it's harder for me to gauge what's going on. I mean, that's just me. And baseball is kind of slow.
So it's boring.
Just a little bit, unless you hit a home run. Then, okay. If you ain't got no good food or good seats, then baseball can be a little boring. That's just to me. Like, I've never played a sport, so.
Yeah, I guess you.
I wasn't outside playing catch.
You kind of played the sport. You was like a cheerleader.
Yeah, that's different. I'm on the sidelines. Surely that's fun. Talking, moving.
It ain't fun when your team terrible though.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey y'all, be on the lookout for the greatest podcast show. And that's not to say nobody else's show is great, but we believe that our podcast is the greatest. And so be on the lookout for the greatest podcast. That might be the new name, the greatest podcast ever. Now,
the Real Podcast.
Be on the lookout for all episodes of the Real Podcast coming at you once a week. Be on the lookout. You can catch all of our podcasts on Facebook. You can catch it on you can catch the shorts and the reels on Twitter. You can also catch us on Podbean. You can catch us on Apple Podcasts. You can catch us on Google Podcasts. We're going to be all over. So just be on the lookout, man. Make sure y'all support us. And with that being said, babe, you got anything to say?
Nope.
With that being said, man, we out this thing. We're going to holler at y'all. Peace.